So a couple years ago, I met this girl on Tinder. She was in the military, a Marine girl, 10 out of 10, gorgeous. We went out on a couple of dates and everything. I thought everything was going amazingly. Things was going well. I thought it was leading to a whole relationship. Until one day she told me that she's getting tasked for deployment and that she had to leave within the next 2 weeks. But she reassured me that we'd be able to keep in contact and everything would be good. So I'm just like, that's cool. I'll wait it out. She seems worth it. And then like a month later, her best friend hits me up and tells me that she's been killed in combat. So, I'm distraught over here mourning over this girl, sad as only to see her in person a couple months later with a whole nother dude. This girl took ghosting to a whole nother level. You don't have to fake your own death. But no, I'm actually pretty impressed with her commitment. Matter of fact, I think I might use that shit one day too.
This guy took me to a fancy as steakhouse and we had filet mignon and terribly awkward conversation. When it comes time to pay the bill, he graciously offers to pay, takes out his wallet, pulls out a folded bill, unfolds it, puts it on the table, and slides it towards me with 2 fingers like this. Without thinking, I grab it, put it on the check, slide it towards the edge of the table so our server can pick it up. He goes, "Oh no, that bill's for you." I'm confused. I glance over at the bill again quickly. I see a Ben Franklin and I'm like, "Okay, daddy." But I'm still really confused, so I very hesitantly pick up the bill. And you want to know how rich I became? I became this rich, which is basically filthy rich in bull. He handed me a gospel bill. A gospel bill is a fake $1 million bill that has scripture on it that tells you to repent or go to hell. He looked at me dead in the eyes and said, "That's the only cash I carry," which meant he had no money and I had to pay.
Okay, story time on how I got set up by my ex. So I had met him through my old friend or whatever. And you know what I'm saying, we hit it off. Everything was going good in the beginning. Like, I'm telling you, great. Like, great. I was 19, he was 27, but I had everything going for myself. I had own car, own place, own everything, own money. I didn't have mom and daddy money. I've been on my own since I was 15 anyway, so he just saw the grown woman in me. So we end up hitting it off. Everything's going good. And one day he was like, "Let's go to my cousin's house. Let's go drink and kick it." I was 19. I couldn't get in no club, so that was the only thing I could really do. So we go over there and kick it. Everything is great the first time of me ever meeting them. We kicked it hard that night. Actually, we vibed out. And then after that, it was just like me and him, we slowly started to get into it over dumb shit, like small shit, and it was always on his end. And I was thinking to myself, okay, he's just trying to find a reason to break up with me because I'm really not doing anything wrong. He just need a reason to break up with me. So I slowly started to fall back, whatever. And then it just started to get toxic throughout the relationship. And I was finna break up with this man, actually. And then he was like, "Let's go to my cousin's house. Let's go drink like we did like last time." But I'm thinking to myself, why is we going over there? Like, what is we finna celebrate? Like, I'm not vibing right now. Like, we've been tripping the last few days. Like, what's going on? But then another part of me was like, okay, maybe he's trying to make up. You know what I'm saying? So we get over there. Me and the girl, we go half on the bottle. The cousin's girl, we go half on the bottle. We get back, everybody killing the bottle. I really wasn't even drinking it because I was watching everybody else. Everybody popping pills and drinking. I was actually getting scared because why are y'all popping pills and drinking? So I'm like, I'm finna leave. I'm finna go home. I'm tired. And he like, "No, babe, where you going?" Like, "Why, what's up?" I'm like, "I'm tired. Like, you can stay here with them. I'll come pick you up tomorrow. Like, what do you want to do?" The cousin like, "No, sis, where you going? Where you going? Like, stay." I'm like, "No, I'm tired. I'll catch y'all later." And that's when I really started to get scared because it's like, why should I have to tell you that many times that I'm tired? I'm trying to go. Why are y'all trying to keep me here? What's finna happen? So I took the bottle because everybody else drunk. Majority of it, me and the girl went half on it. I'm sitting in the car waiting on him because he said he was coming. So he get in the car. We just sitting there. I'm wondering, why is we still sitting here? Literally, why are we still sitting here? We're just sitting. Next thing I know, the girlfriend coming outside tripping. Talking about something. Y'all got me up. Y'all got me up thinking y'all finna take the bottle that I paid for. Mind you, we went half. We rode together to the store and I gave her half of the, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, how you pay for it if we both went half on it? I'm like, "Look, you drunk, you tripping. I really don't even give a because I don't even drink like that." So I gave her the bottle. So I'm like, "You know what? Take the bottle." Like, I don't give a because you tripping over a bottle that we both went half on. It ain't nothing but less than a quarter of it left. So she was talking cash, walking off, she was talking cash, walking back into the house. We still have not pulled off. I'm looking at him like, "Bro, why are we still sitting here, bro? Like, what are you waiting on?" Then the cousin come outside. He big arms, broad shoulders, Suge Knight built type nigga. Like, he's 6'5", I'm 5'7". So I'm really scared. I'm like, what's finna happen? Cause he just sitting here calm as day, just sitting there waiting. He's like, "Y'all got my up. Y'all finna pay for the bottle. I'm like, pay for what bottle that I went half on? So I'm like, if that's the case, you need to pay your cousin so we can leave. And it's like they gave each other that look like, do it now. Next thing I know, this man snatching my purse. He pulling out all my money, counting it in front of me, pocketing all my money. He threw my purse back at me, like threw it in my face. He was like, you lucky I didn't strip you for more, but you already took all my money. And then he walked off. And I'm looking at him. I'm shook. I'm like, you really just gonna let your cousin do me like that? And now he get the turning the car on. We finna leave. He put it in reverse. I put that back in park. Like, no, like we not leaving until I get my money or we finna fight or something. He like, nah, let's just leave. I'm like, bro, hell no, bro. I don't know what you think this is, but this ain't finna go like that. So I text the girlfriend. I'm like, you need to come back outside because we finna fight. You gonna run me my ones or something. The cousin called me from her phone talking about she with the one-on-one. Yeah, she with the one-on-one. We finna come back outside. So I'm like, all right, whatever. But then also part of me was like, bro, no, because he's not finna, you know what I'm saying? It's not finna go like that. It's really not. So I'm telling him, like, let's leave. Like, you know what I'm saying? He like, nah, you finna get your ones, remember? You finna get your ones. So the girl already in the street. I'm heading to the street. It's dark. It was dark. It was like midnight. I'm heading to the street and I didn't even know this man was walking behind me. Next thing I know, I'm getting slept, I'm getting beat, I'm getting stomped on and everything. My lights knocked out. And I managed to get back up, but I could not see whatsoever. All I hear is in my ear, and all I seen was white, but it was dark. It was dark that night, but I was running around my car feeling for my door handle because I had mace, knife, taser, everything in my car, but I could not get to it because he was right behind me, chopping, chasing me. And then on top of that, I could not see. So it's like, I'm screaming for my man to come help me. And he's not doing nothing whatsoever. He just literally sitting there letting this man beat me up and watch, like just literally just watching. Like, literally just watching. And I just felt so betrayed, hurt, and I could not trust nobody after that. Like, I felt so betrayed. I was hurt. I was scared. I was by myself. And at that time, I wasn't really around my family like that. So it's like, I couldn't call mama. I couldn't call daddy. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't call my siblings. I was really on some, you know what I'm saying? You just gonna have to take your L or you finna die right here tonight. I really thought I was fixing to die. I'm walking towards the street. I got hit like this, like from the back. And mind you, this is a grown man. Like, he literally balled his fist up and hit me from behind. So he hit me like this. Knocked my lights out. I'm dazed before I even hit the concrete. When I hit the concrete, I busted my head. And then, like, all I feel is somebody, like, grabbing me by my hair and pulling me and just uppercut me. And I had flew back. And then that's when I had managed to get up. But I could not see. I kid you not. I could not see nothing whatsoever. And I'm just screaming for my man. I'm like, babe, help me. I'm screaming at the top of my lungs. I'm running around my car trying to feel it, but it's like I'm not getting nowhere. And I'm thinking to myself, like, this is it. Like, this is it, really. This is it. Like, I couldn't see. I tasted blood in my mouth. My eyes is like bulging out my head, literally. And then I remember one of my eyes being able to be open, but it's just like it was fuzzy. And I can see my man literally just standing there, arms crossed, watching this man chase me down, beat me up, like everything. And that right there just crushed me. Like, I'm really by myself. Like, I'm finna die and ain't nobody gonna know what happened because y'all all family. Y'all all finna come up with a story on what happened. So my ex-best friend, she pull up. I'm thinking she gonna ask me, like, bestie, is you good? Like, you know what I'm saying? What's going on? None of that at all. She pull up. She already see what I'm looking like. My face all busted. My knees all bloody and elbows all bloody. Shirt all bloody. Got holes in it and everything. The first thing she said was, "Cuzzo, what's up? What we doing?" I'm like, they all, okay. Like, okay. It all clicked. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they all in on it. Like, damn, it's really real out here. Like, it's really real out here. So he like beat this. So she like, hey, what's up? So I'm like, what's up? What we doing? I'm saying all this with tears in my eyes because, like, bro, I'm still hurting because this nigga just beat me up. And then I'm also hurting because I'm finna have to fight my best friend. And on top of that, You was in on it, like, you know, all this is running through my mind, so it's like my adrenaline is rushing. I'm ready to fight, like, it's whatever. I can handle a female, I just couldn't handle that man. So, you know what I'm saying? I get to doing my Doug, I drop the, that's when they want to get to breaking it up. All right, you good, yeah, because you thought I couldn't fight. No, it's the fact that you were a man and you put your hands on me. You thought I was gonna back down because you brought my best friend out here thinking I'm gonna get scared. No, we're still gonna fight, we're still gonna do that, because at the end of the day, can't nobody hold me. And at that point, I just felt like whatever was going to happen was going to happen. Literally, it's that feeling of acceptance that you might die tonight. Like, literally, that's exactly how I felt. So it was just like, whatever happened, happens. Fuck it. They can't say Tori ain't go out without a fight. But after all that happened, I'm driving home. I'm crying like, bro, this did not just happen to me. Like, because anybody that knows me knows I'm full of love, like full of love. I'm very sweet. I'm very giving. I'm loving. I care too much, actually. That's what gets me most of the time, because I care too much. And that's why it really just me up, because it's like, no matter how good of a person you is, no matter what good you do in this world, it's always going to be some fucked up shit that happens to you. And it just, like, that right there really just changed me. I look at everything differently now, because all of that was over some money. And I really see why they say money is the root of all evil, because, like, bro, all three of y'all own me, and I'm only 19. I was a go-getter. Anything that I had during that time was off the strength of me, like, hustling. So it's just like, I was stuck. Like, I work hard for everything that I have, like my money, and for y'all to just take it like that, like, it hurt my feelings. It broke my spirit. I'm not gonna lie. And that's what really changed me till this day. I don't trust. I don't call nobody my best friend, and I be watching these niggas.